and today I'm here to explain about the hormonal action and their mechanism. See, here is a diagrammatic representation of an organism in which different glands are located in different part of tissue, and there is a release of hormone from different kind of organs. See, there is a thymus gland, there is a parathyroid gland, there is a pituitary gland in which growth hormones are released, parathyroid, calcium ions, thymus gland also. Then after there is a ovary in which it is a female sex hormones, and in case of male there is a testis. Before that we should must know that what are hormones. Now, what are hormones? Hormones are natural organic substances that regulate growth function of an organism. They are called biochemical messenger. What are they called? Biochemical messenger. Hormones does not act directly on target cell. What? Hormone does not act directly. Why it is? Because the plasma concentration of free biological active hormones get interact with the target cell. It means that hormones with the plasma concentration of free biological active hormones helps to interact with the target cell, which then produces a physiological response. It depends upon four factors. They are: first is hormone rate of secretion of endocrine gland, second is rate of metabolic activation, third is extent of binding to plasma protein, and fourth one is rate of metabolic inactivation. Now, how does it happen? First of all, from endocrine gland it is secreted, then the biologically inactive hormone get activated in the activation process, and now there is a binding. It means hormone bind to the plasma protein. But if the metabolism occur in liver or other tissue, then after there is an inactivation and the residue get excreted in urine. But if the biologically active hormone get activated, then it goes to target cell, which produces a physiological response. Now, what are the mechanism of hormonal action? This depend upon the two type of nature. First one is hydrophilic nature, second one is lipophilic nature. Now, what is hydrophilic nature? From the name given, hydro means water, water soluble hormone. It's transported, simply dissolved into the blood. Example: catecholamines, epinephrine or norepinephrine. Now, lipophilic, these are the poorly soluble in water. As from the name given, it is a kind of lipid, as lipid is not soluble in water. Then what will be the function of this? The function of this, it get bind to the plasma protein. Example: thyroid hormone and other examples. Now, what are the mode of hormonal action? First, there are two types of modes. First one is changing the cell permeability. Second is synthesis of new protein. See, here is a receptor present, in which is divided into two parts: internal and external receptor. And internal one is divided into two parts: nuclear and cytoplasmic receptor. What are cell membrane receptor? Cell membrane receptor, as the name suggests, the receptor present in the surface of the cell membrane. There are three types of cell membrane receptor. We should know that: ion channel receptor, G protein, and second enzyme linked receptor. Example: protein, peptide, catecholamines. Now, cytoplasmic receptor, as the name also given or suggests that cytoplasm related, then it must be present on cytoplasm, so the receptor present in the cytoplasm. Example: steroid hormone. Nuclear, same as the below, receptor present in the nucleus. Example: vitamin, thyroid hormones, etc. Now, how does it happen? From the endocrine gland, hormones get released and bind with the receptor. Then after, it alters the permeability or shape of the cell membrane. Then after, it intracellular enzymes get activated, then it act on certain genes and get a physiological response. Now, about the lipid soluble hormone, how does it mechanism takes place? See, lipophilic hormone diffuses through plasma membrane. What? Lipophilic hormones diffuses through the plasma membrane of target cell and bind with receptor inside nucleus. See here the diagram given. Here is a nucleus, here is a receptor. As I said earlier, that lipophilic substance get bind with plasma membrane, and then after it reaches to nucleus and enter the nucleus and form a complex. See, each receptor has a binding region with hormone and another region with binding with DNA. See, it means that each receptor has binding region with hormone. Means one of the receptor get bind with hormones. Here is a, suppose here is a hormone spread present. It get bind with hormone, and some of the receptor get bind with DNA and then produce a protein. See how protein is formed. Now, once the hormone does bound with receptor, the hormone receptor complex formed, as I said earlier, and it get bind to specific region of DNA. Then transcription of gene happen. Then mRNA transported out of nucleus to the cytoplasm. Then translation happen, and as we earlier studies in intermediate, that from translation there is a formation of protein. Then protein enzyme releases from ribosomes and it mediates the ultimate response. This was the lipid soluble. Now about the water soluble. See, water soluble hormones are the first messenger. If in exam came what are the first messenger, we should mention that these are the water soluble hormones which diffuse it with blood through interstitial fluid and then bind to its receptor. The hormone receptor complex activate a membrane called G protein, which later activate adenylate cyclase. See in the diagram given. See here is a capillary in which water soluble hormones present. From that it comes out to the cell membrane and bind with it where the G protein is present. The G protein get activated. Earlier it was inactivated. Now after activation of G protein, the G protein also activate an enzyme present here. Adenyl cyclase is present. Then after adenyl cyclase, there is a conversion of cyclic AMP from adenyl cyclase. That is the second messenger. It is very important to remember that second messenger is none other than cyclic AMP. Now cyclic AMP get transported into protein kinase. Then it get activated protein or protein get activated by the process of phosphorylation process protein, which allow to enter the cellular activity. Means here the inactivation of protein to activated protein. See here is also a DNA present, nucleus present, but here is happening all this in the cytoplasmic region. Done. Now what I was saying about that, the hormone receptor forms a complex activate a membrane called G protein, which later activate adenyl cyclase. Adenylate cyclase convert ATP into the cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP one or more activate protein by phosphorylation. Phosphorylated protein produces a physiological response. The message then passed to the cell where the second messenger trigger or changes the cellular changes. Now, thus the cell response is turned off. What happened? It get turned off till new hormone bind with receptor in the plasma membrane. Thank